How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We are again, as we said before there earlier this week, we are just jamming the same 75, preparing for MXP Oakland. At this point, I'm just kind of locked on the 75. For those who are watching this on YouTube and this is your first video they come across, you can check out my other videos. Where I have a little more elaborate deck tech, but since this is, I'm just running the same 75 over and over and over again. There's no real point in just going into the deck tech. This video will just be mostly gameplay here. But this is just, as a brief review, just a mid-range Abzan Saga list with Leyline Binding. So we have Urza Saga, we have the off-color Triumph for Leyline Binding, and then since we're running this domain spell, we're also going to run Initial Brawlers, and they've been really powerful. Just Tarmogoyf's 5 through 8. The trample is very relevant. 5 power on 2 mana is relevant. It's definitely blown me away for sure. I just like how the deck is also just really fun to play. But I just like how there's just a lot of subtle synergies. You want your mana base to be mostly fetches, so you can fetch your basic land types, so like fetching and Doubt the Triumph, so you can enable Leyline Binding. 11 fetches also means that Reclaimer is going to be pumped in the mid game more often than not. Urza Saga is a really powerful card that I think mid-range deck needs access to, and Reclaimer can tutor that. We have Mishra's Bauble, which, subtly synergizes with Urza Saga. With 11 fetches, the Bauble trick is nice. The Baubles also grow Tarmogoyf. Like, there's just a lot of these, like, little intricate things when I was tuning this list that really happy with how it turned out, so. While we unfortunately have a hand like this, I think I'm gonna mulligan this hand. If this was a fetch or just a colored source, I would keep it, but I think we're gonna mulligan this. I'll keep this, and I'll probably bottom Reclaimer here. Because, like, with this Triumph, I'm probably going to go turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Thoughtseize. If this was an untap, I probably would have bottomed the Thoughtseize here. But knowing that I can't cast a 2-drop on 2. Cool. So we're against Creativity again. Take the Ren. This is where I wish, or I hope I draw a green source off the top. That'd be ideal. So then we can cast this Goyf. So fetch land would be the best draw. Fetch land would be the best draw. Fetch land would be the best draw. Alright. Well, I'll take their Fable, assuming they drew blank, which they did. This Goyf's gonna be... Assuming they crack their fetch, this Goyf's gonna be a big boy. So their end is nothing. Foothills. So this Goyf has to go to town. Draw a land would be clutch here. And not draw a land. We did draw a Tarmogoyf. A way to grow the Goyf, though. Which is kind of nice. It's a couple they don't draw a Fatal Push. This means that Goyf doesn't die to another bolt that they draw, which is nice. Which I'll keep bubble them. What are you going to draw? So we know. Okay, so they have Prismar Command. If I don't draw, I guess they could instant speed this. So we need to get a little lucky here and hope they don't draw creativity. Okay. So this is a clutch draw. Now if they go for creativity, we can Leyland Binding the treasure. I'll probably get the Triumph, the off-color Triumph either way. Ooh, they shock, which is good for us. Probably loot to create a treasure, yeah. So another option is if they are on the persist version, they discarded Lightning Bolt Mountain. So their hand is Dwarven Mine Unknown. So they can play a land creativity in theory. So they have 3 unknown cards. Fable. Okay. I'm gonna get a Triumph here. I could Leyline Bind into the Fable, so they have no way to loot. And then the following turn. Yeah. Let's Leyline Binding the Fable. Let's have attack. I'm gonna Prismatic Ending this Goblin Shaman token. I could, in theory, push it and then Prismatic Ending this treasure. I don't need a land here. Brawler. Ice. So I will just cast a Brawler then. They drew a Bolt. Okay. Oh man, that sucks. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay. So attack. I'm gonna push this now. Cycle of Trial. So they want to know the information. They block. Interesting. Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're probably right, Nostalgia. I think I just got Leyline Binding this. I don't want them to get 2 redraws. Three looks is scary. I have a feeling they have an Archon in hand. It just smells like an Archon. Oh, I hope they don't draw Persist here. We'll see if they draw discarded Archon. One card in hand. Oh. That doesn't matter. Not that it doesn't matter, but... Saga. So if I make them sack, they go to 2. So I could attack, they block. Other option is I can Kaya's Guile, make them sack, make a 1/1. I could also Kaya's Guile, make them sack, exile the graveyard. Then we have land, creature, sorcery, instant, artifact 5. They go to 4. And then this Rhino 6 doesn't do anything. And then they can't cycle a Triumph, so it cuts them off 1 draw. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna exile the graveyard and make them sack. It's time to spell SRG, yeah, exactly. How's it gonna work? Yeah, I'll make them sack. This makes the run useless, essentially. So we need dodgy creativity. Dodge creativity. Exiling also means that if they drew an Archon, they can't Ren plus and cast it either. Alright. I still don't know if they're on the Persist version. We didn't see Persist. Explosives. Needle is interesting, as well as Hollow Moonlights. I think I'll keep the 1 spell bomb. I won't bring in the hearse or the lantern. Just in case. I think how I saw where last was like cut these and cut this. I could also see like just cutting the 2 baubles and keeping like 2 push in, for example. See Hearst coming in, like I said. I think we'll keep it like this. I could also see like cutting 1 Reclaimer or 2, but keep it like this for now. Oh man, this hand is just asking to get Veil of Summered. My gut feeling is doing well on this hand. We can go Gaulish Shrine. And then if it's a trial, if we draw Leyline Binding, our hand is online. Obviously, when you have a handful of 5 lands, one of these are sagas I would be really inclined to keep. This hand is worse. Okay. Just not doing it. Hopefully they don't have Ren and 6. Hopefully they do not have Ren and 6. Don't have Ren 6. Cool. The rare, I could make a 4/3 brawler. The rare 4/3 brawler here. I'm gonna play Saga. Probably get bolted, but next turn we can let go Plains, hold up Moonlight, or Saga. Okay. No Bolt, no Ren and 6 in hand. Fable? So they're Prismari Command. Got it. Yo, Prismari Command. Go, Brawler, go. Go, Brawler, go. I just have Saga mana open, opponent. I don't have anything else. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Nothing fishy is going on here. I just have Saga open. Okay. So this smells like a persist. I mean, they could also just like be discarding it because they may have like multiple and they just don't want more than one in hand that's stuck. That's also a possibility too. also a possibility too. Okay. That's good for us. Pick a dude. I have to probably get Spell Bomb. Yeah. Just in case. I'll get Overgrown Tomb to make Brawler a 5/3. Don't know if I should play Brawler or Tarmogoyf. I'm assuming one of these are gonna die. They go to 10. It's an instant. There's already instant in the graveyard. I'll play Goyf. It's more durable. Play Explosives to grow this construct. So we can hold up EE and also hold up Hollow Moonlight. Three mana. Okay. Take 7. You'll have to see it. You love to see it. So they didn't shatter my spell bomb. I guess they, like, the fact that they shattered the explosives and not the spell bomb, probably means they're trying to find creativity more than anything. Okay. So that's Spell Pierce. Don't Spell Pierce me. Don't Spell Pierce me. Yeah. I didn't put sack a treasure to cast that command. It's probably because like they didn't want me to sack the explosives in response and then they lose the treasure. So information so much more easier to do. Because like if you didn't have this is the same hand as last time. That game too, where we like we also won on Mulligan to 5 too. That feels pretty good. But this is like an awkward hand where it's like we have the Saga Reclaim Red Double Thoughtseize. I will keep this though. Over in a deck with Fauna Shaman Held Armor Recall. I don't know about that. I'm gonna probably Thoughtseize them. So I'm gonna bobble. Where it gets burned. I'm not gonna Thoughtseize. I'm gonna play Reclaimer. Land. Thanks. What the fuck? Vehicles you control have menace. Interesting. 4, 8, 11, 12. I'm gonna take this brutality because I don't want them to kill my reclaimer. I don't know. I'm gonna get basic forest here. I don't know. I think our opponent's lost in the sauce. They drew a brutality. Discarded and drained. 4, 8. Okay, so if we Thoughtseize, then we go to 8. This is 4, 7. Oh man. Feels bad having to Thoughtseize a Flame Rift, but that's what needs to be done. So we go to 1. Everything's okay. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Shadow Spear. Naturally drawn Shadow Spear. Okay. I think it's better to make a construct, I think. Full coat mode. That's a good way to put it. Don't draw a spell. Leyline Binding. Why do you play Urza Saga? You should just play Siege right now. Why do you play Urza Saga? You should just play Siege right now. I don't know. I can't help it. Brutalities? I don't. What the? So Flame Rift? That little rat. Okiba Reckoner Raid. That's what that card's called. Modern Staple Okina Reckoner Raid. Oh, the art's pretty sick though. So I wonder if this deck plays vehicles, or we're just all pure burn, and this is just like whatever filler they have. I don't know. I think we'll burn all the Thoughtseizes, that's for sure. So we need one more card. Brutality seems like the Giga Nuts. I don't know. It's one of those things where like if we don't see like I mean I guess if they flip this dude, we can escalate it, but all the way like it's good against burn where it's like tagging a goblin guy just feels really good. The reason I don't like Brutality when like Prowess is really popular is like the removal spell isn't really consistent, and like in this matchup it seems like it's kind of the same but where it's not consistent. So then again, like a Duress plus Drain 2 is still good for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, I could see Haywire might coming in. But it's funny because like this card can't tag the creature side once it flips, which is really funny. But I could see it coming in as just like the 60th card. I don't even know if I even want Shadow Spear either. Or sorry, not Shadow Spear, Spell Bomb either. It's like Rakdos Burn. We just want to have a really painful mana base, that's for sure. What the hell? Opponent is just going off. Going off. Tower goes a good draw. Opponent is just like deep in the tank. Interesting. I don't know if this is supposed to be something. Do I like hold up Fatal Push? I don't think I could shock this in. I could hold up Fatal Push for this. I need a untap land. Untap land. 4 up to 8. They could go Flame Rift plus. So they go to 9. If I go Goyf, then we present lethal next turn. No, we don't. 3, 6. We lose the double bump. I think I have the whole Kaya's Guile. 8. Four, go to 8. We have 4. Yeah, I'm gonna just hold out Kyle's Guile. There's a 2-turn clock anyway. What the fuck? That's why they run further in an orchard. um, So I can go down to 4, up to 4, stay at 4. Wow. I can go up to 4, go to 8, down to 4. So I can't make a spirit, which is funny. So I guess I'll exile all my opponent's graveyard. That's really funny. So we go to 4. So do they have another Rakdos charm? I'm feeling like all this is dead. Oh no, they found their third land. What does that mean? They have another Rakdos charm. Wow. wow. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. I think we just resubmit. I mean, these are just dead, right? Maybe we're in like 2 explosives or something. I don't know. Man, our hands are just brutal. Okay, cool. Backdoor pulling over tokens. I don't know how reasonable that is, but probably just bottom this explosives, to be honest. So I'll bubble trick myself. I'll do it on my turn. So that way I'm not forced to. Do I want to land? I think so. So I'll just I'll draw this land, and I'll just crack this foothills on there. It means these brawlers are going to be really quick clocks. What the fuck? It just goes to game 4. Like in paper. Do I shock this Temple Garden in? Do I want to leyline binding this? I have to do this now before I quote unquote deal damage. I'll put Giganta in hand. Rakdos Charm? Rakdos Charm? Oh, they're setting up the Rakdos Charm. That's what they're doing. They're setting up the Rakdos Charm. They're setting up the Rakdos Charm. Okay. Where's our brutality? Oh, they respected our brawler this time. Nice. But the anti-synergy. The anti-synergy. Go to 1. You will have to kill me. No, really, opponent. Oh god. This deck is so weird. I don't understand. You know what would be really funny is if they gave us that spirit token and then they just had a lightning bolt but not another answer to the spirit token and they would have died to it. How fucked up would that be? How fucked up would that be? Oh, gonna give me a spirit token. Oh, I drew lightning bolt. Oh shit. I'm gonna tie this. Not running it when you're playing white just feels, as a mid-range deck or a control deck, just feels weird. Alright. Or I guess Giganta. I'll probably go like Abzan Triome here. And then depending on what our opponent does, we'll Mountain. Oh. Or against some sort of aggro attack. So I will get a Triome. And then I'm going to go Saga. I go Brawler. The reason I play Saga is I'm not planning to activate this. I just want to get Shadow Spear as fast as possible. So, seeing how we're against Swift Spear. Sure. So we're gonna go 12, but we're gonna Thoughtseize plus Tarmogoyf. Painful, but Oh man. So I have to take the breach. Growth becomes a 4/5. Goif is a 5/6. Have the bolt plus growth it. It's a lot of resources for them to spend on it. EI. That's pretty brutal. Exile Soulscar Mage. Sure. No attack. Works for me. Get Shadow Spear. Pay my land. So I'm banking on this Leyland Binding to... Oh, that's really good. Can they deal 18 damage with one creature? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. With this on the stack, I'm gonna Leyland Binding the Soulscar Mage. Like I said, so this bolts on the stack, so their hand is Growth, Dart, Unknown. They haven't played a land yet. So they go land. Let's say the last card is a bolt. So it's... So let's say this resolves. 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so they still can't kill us. So I'll go Ketria, Leyland Binding, take the Soulscar Mage. Oh wow. So they're gonna just take this Goif hit. I go up to 20. So I'm going to Thoughtseize them. Do I take the Breach? Breach. Breach doesn't do anything, right? If I take the EI, they take Breach, cast Breach, then they bobble 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they bobble twice, so they get 2 draws. Yeah, so they get 2 draws. This Breach, honestly, it's kind of trash. Like, I think they're forced to EI. I think I take the EI here. Because, like, the baubles are just a delay draw. And, like, okay, that's fine. Then they draw into double bolt. They already have access to double bolt. How's it going, Half Head Chamber, by the way? Like, I think, like, Breach just really constructs them. Yeah. The only way I feel like I get punished if they naturally draw Soul Scar Mage, go Breach, shotgun the Sacred Foundry, and then, like, Bolt? But then, like, that just doesn't do anything. Alright, so we're against Breach. Sorry, Prowess Breach. We did see Sacred Foundry, so I'm assuming they have, like, prismatic endings out of the sideboard. Boarding the explosives. I could see boarding in Lantern. I could see boarding in Might. I could see boarding in Hearse. I could see boarding in the Brutalities. Borrow out the Thought Seizes. Get the Baubles. Don't want Hero Might, actually, on second thought. Maybe 3 is too much. We're just boarding 2. Hearse is kind of not that great. I guess it could block in the long term. I think I'll trim like 1 Reclaimer just because they don't block well in the early game. Maybe just trim a Bauble. Or I could also see trimming a Brawler too, but like we need the creatures right. When you have Goyf, Brawler, and Reclaimer as a threats, I think I'll just trim a Bauble. How's it going, Buddy Eagles? Hope it all, buddy. E seems mid. I mean, it's one of those things where like they can go wide on us, so I like having kind of like a fail safe to their go wide plan. It's kind of like the exact same hand as our first one, except we have maybe I should have mulliganed this hand actually. I should have just mulliganed this hand. We'll mulligan to 6. Sure. Prismatic ending. So this turn I can go land, Reclaimer, drum first, Reclaimer, tap Reclaimer, drum, cast Reclaimer. So they kept the 1 lander. Saga. Did they draw their second land? They did not. If they want to spend their Muse Dragon Growth, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Do they have another mutagenic growth? Do they have another mutagenic growth? They have another one. Oh my goodness gracious. Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, they drew their second land. Maybe I was a little greedy to make this play, but like, just having a Goif would just be such a game-winning play, especially when they already like spent their first growth. Milestone achieved. Watch 3 consecutive seeing this move sparked a watch streak. Cool. I'm just gonna stack this now, just free value. That way this Reclaimer can be big. I could get a fetch, but I think our... Man, it's kind of tight. So we need a Shadow Spear from this saga. They told me to click it, you got clickbaited apparently. Okay. So we know their 2 cards are live. Okay. Their last card is Bolt. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's lethal, so I have to block. I'll block with the Reclaimer. I could make the same greedy play and just like sack this. Make this into a 3-4. But I think I'll go for the safe play. Nice Inquisition. Perfect timing, huh? Perfect timing. So okay. I just cast Gant the next turn, so. Oh. I'm gonna attack with this construct and then strap Tarmogoyf. Oh yeah, I mean that's what Urza Saga does, right? Half Inch Hammer. The Urza Saga just wins games on its own. That's why I see all these like Abzan players that just don't play Saga, and I just don't understand why. Like you just need a really good reason not to play this card. It'll single handedly win you games, and like a deck like Abzan that's just so underpowered, you need cards like that. Like we need cards that win the game. Like it's plain and simple. Got a 7/8. Goyf just wants to munch. Just wants to munch. So let's Springleaf Drum on turn 1, huh? I guess it was on turn 2 technically. Alrighty, cool. If you are any kind of fanatic, it would seem to me that you want to play Saga, generally speaking. I agreed. This card is just broken. Like, you need a good reason to not play this card. Like, you just need a good reason not to play that card. No reason about it. Goyf just wants to munch. It's not a term you'll hear here. What do you mean? That was a term that makes sense, right? Alrighty. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some more water real quick, and then we're gonna. I keep taking breaks, but sorry, but I'm gonna get some more water. Just give me a second. Oh nuts! I forgot to turn on Stream Decker. I'm sorry. Let me do that real quick, and then I'll refill my glass of water. But let me. Oops. This one. The reason not to play this deck ability if you cannot fit the search targets in your deck, that's the only time you don't want it. Yeah, I mean, if you're like a generic good stuff deck, right? Like, why would you not play this card? If you let's just pick a random color combination. Orzhov midrange. You're playing Urza Saga. Like, what's the reason to not play Urza Saga in like an Orzhov midrange deck? A Selesnya value town deck with like Reclaimer. Why aren't you playing Urza Saga? Like, and the Saga targets only take up a minimum of 3 targets. I would argue that Shadow Spear, Springleaf Drum, and then if you're not black based, you could have a Solar Lantern in the main. Those are 3 cards that you can run. And I think that is like that is not an excuse to not play a Saga. Like, you can imagine like Stoneblade. Stoneblade is just has the same restrictions, where you need 3 equipment, right? You want Cauldron, Battle Skull, and a sword. But the thing is at least with Spellbomb, Shadow Spear, and Springleaf Drum, you can actually cast these and have an effect on the game, as in like that Springleaf Drum. Versus like if you naturally draw a Battle Skull or Cauldron, it just rots in your hand, right? So I think it's just there's less of an argument for the deck. There's less of a restriction building on Urza Saga. I think Orzhov mid range is probably better as scam unless I miss some new deck and then it wouldn't play Saga. Yeah, that's true. But I think that's just like on a different axis as well, right? Like I think um from a scam perspective, I think you are kind of a. I guess let's take a step back. I think if you're on a traditional mid range list where you're playing like 24 lands, then yes, I think that's I guess where this argument fits in. I feel like the saga, the scam list, they're on like what 20 lands and then a couple MDFCs. So it's like you aren't running the requisite amount of lands to play Urza Saga. And I guess that's the other restriction about Urza Saga. I would say the 3 slots, the tutor targets aren't the ones that are restrictive. It's the fact that you have to pay at least 24 lands, maybe 23 if you're playing Run and 6, but that should be what's really that's what's really holding you back. So if you need those land slots to be something else, i.e., like a Malakir Rebirth, like 4 Malakir Rebirth, or however many you run, or whatever the Agadeem's Rebirth or whatever, then that's more reason to not play Saga. That's more of a reason, and that makes sense with Scam. And I feel like Scam isn't necessarily a mid-range traditional mid-range deck. Can it play a mid-range deck? Sure, like it can play the mid-range game plan, but I would argue that it is not a traditional mid-range deck that I would say like you should play Saga, a traditional fair deck, because I wouldn't consider Scam as fair, if that makes sense. I trophy and I do horrible in the event, or if I like 03 the league, I actually do well in the main event. Nuts sir 01, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. So it's kind of funny how it kind of works like that. Man, we have having a lot of these hands where like we have a fetch Saga and we just can't cast everything. That being said, I think I'll keep this hand. It might be worth just getting a Triome here. If they go Tournament Regavan, I guess I have to go Temple Garden and then go like Saga Tarmogoyf and then hope to just draw. Like we're on the draw and we have 23 lands left in the deck. So that's the hope. Unless we're against Scam here. Against Monkeys, okay. Have it, Jammer. I'm preparing for MXP Oakland. Which is like a laughing dragon. I think it's the first one. I'm kind of scared that we're against Scam. I'm gonna get a basic plains here. This might be weird, but I think we're gonna go like that. I don't want to get Blood Moon out of the game. There is a consideration to maybe go Overgrown Tomb. Oh, I mean, like if they go Blood Moon, I'm gonna be really sad. But I'm gonna just go basic forest. Sorry. I'll go Brawler. The Goif doesn't die to a bolt, but let's see what they do. Oh, they don't. Oh, they have the basic swamp. That's a cool swamp. Okay. Thanks for the mountain. And we know they don't have bolts, so I'm just gonna go another Brawler. Spyro? Grief. Spyro? We spoke Scam into existence. Exactly. We whispered Scam. Okay. They have creatures, that's gonna suck. Double Fable. Wow. Okay. Oh. Did they draw into Fury plus Scam card? Don't say that. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? Golly. Oh my god. They drew into Fury plus Undying Malice. That's absolutely crazy. This binding will cost 3. So then I think I just have to Leyland Binding this. I could Leyland Binding this Blood Moon. I think I have to Leyland Binding this Blood Moon. I think I have to Leyland Binding this Blood Moon. Okay. Well, we gotta hope this monkey does nothing. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess I could block the Ragavan. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We go to 6. I think that's actually fine. Play that. Trade Tarmogoyf for Fury. We died a bolt anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Can't believe they hit Undying Malice Fury off the Spyro. Ridiculous. Maybe I should have blocked the Fury. I don't know, like the Ragavan. Because the thing about that Ragavan though is like we're gonna take 2 Ragavan hits and that's also just gonna kill us. So we'll do that. Maybe we can board on an Inquisition. And Sharing Senior Raz. Oh yeah, we're against Longingo, huh? That's cool. I just noticed. I think I keep the Bauble to Grogoyf. Keep Reclaimer for Blood Moon. Maybe just trim one Inquisition too. It's fine. People who play Goyf deserve to be beat up. I mean, that's what's happening. At least he's sticking to his word. At least he's sticking to his word. I respect it. Pomo into 6. Guys are getting really tired. So they have a scam. Take the Feign Death. Thoughtseize. Go Brawler first. Assuming they're going to terminate. Hopefully we draw either a black source or a green source. So that we can go Thoughtseize into Tarmogoyf. That would be ideal. Okay, well, I meant untap green source. I'll play that. Let me terminate my Brawler. They are. Play Goof. So if they slam a Blood Moon here, we do get got. They drew a red source. Spyro. So they kept Grief. Unknown. So I think I'll take the Grief. Because they'll slam Harvester, we can Prismatic ending it. Oh, god damn it. Oh. Okay, lucky they can't cast that. So we're currently losing the race right now. Especially with... Bolt unknown. They want to kill my Tarmogoyf. We'll go to 8. Just I really want Bauble. Last card's Bolt. Alright, let's race, y'all. Let's race. Attack with the Elemental. Go to 7. Fuck. So I think I Leyline Binding the Fable and then pass. That sucks because they also just have the Goblin Shaman. And then they just bolt my Tarmogoyf. I think I should have attacked them. And then Leyline Binding the... I feel like the Fable's not going to do anything. They're probably going to keep the bolt. If they go Elemental Goblin, we go to take both. We go to 4. I attack them. I think I have to attack them. I think we played a win. I don't think I want to Leyline Binding the Fable. They just got Fury. Attack Elemental. Okay. Mistress Bauble means we... Oh, they drew the grave. Oh, fuck. So I take the bolt, I go to 4, I play a hearse, and then we'll play the hearse. But the hearse is just not good here, but we can't block the grief, so we're taking it. Oh, they judge 2 Furious. Oh, they dash Ragavan, then we go to 1. Good game. Man, that game 1 they just drew into Fury plus Rebirth is so nutty. So nutty. So nutty. Game 2, I wonder how I would have done differently. I think Hearse is a good card to sideboard in. I don't know if I could have done anything differently game 3 with the information, or game 2, sorry, the second game. The game that I did, like, just... The game that, like, the game where I also, like, blocked the Ragavan instead of the Fury. I don't know. I just felt like I needed to block the Ragavan because then I could block the Fury next turn, versus, like, if I block the Fury... Like... Because, like, if I block the Fury, the Ragavan gets hit in. I don't have anything because I didn't play the Saga yet. Maybe I'm supposed to just Leyline Binding the Fury? I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Cool. So we were against some sort of Jeskai deck. Looks like control. Oh, I fucking misplayed. I should not have played this. Oh, I'm so dumb. I should not have played the Saga. Because now they just ice my Saga and I just lose an activation. That's just so stupid of me. God damn it. If I draw a 2-drop, I would get rewarded. That's just such a stupid play. I'm just so dumb. I just like clicked it with just on autopilot. I shouldn't have been on autopilot. Like not gaining that extra construct token is just so game losing. We're also like drawing pretty bad. I think I'm gonna get a bauble here. That's just like a critical mistake. Because I could just have an extra body. Oh, this looks like just like Jeskai control. I'm very mad at myself. I mean, our hand is also just like not. Or we're just like not drawing anything. Okay, that's good. Counterspell. Snap counterspell to fairy. I mean, Snapcaster hasn't really seen much modern play, to be honest. So they can play Teferi and then try to protect it. But we have these two pendings that are running in our hand. Prismatic getting that. Well, oops. Where the hell? Chiquita! Where'd you go? Chiquita in hand. Where'd it go? Their hand is Fury, 2 unknown here. Goif is a 2-turn clock, which is nice. I'm gonna shuffle. Brawler. Okay. I'm not gonna pay my Brawler into a Fury. Sure. So their hand is Fury Unknown. Same spell as last turn, Fury 2 Unknown. Oh, that's good. Okay. Saga's good. Okay. They're gonna ice again. Do I want to play my Brawler into their Fury? I think I just prismatic getting this. I think the Saga's gonna force them to use their Fury, so okay, like I said. Okay. It's unfortunate. So we're taking 6. Okay. Nice push. Exactly what we wanted. Oops. Do they have another bolt? They could first strike plus bolt. They do not. Okay. This push is dead. For 5. I will block. Golly. Missing out on that construct token is just really punishing me here. Attack. Attack with this. Excellent. Alright, spell. Threat. Tarmogoyf. Reclaimer. Nice. Nice. I really needed this last turn. Their hand could just be all lands. That would be absolutely amazing. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. Oh, that's good. Okay. I misplayed. I should have equipped Shadow Spear onto the Reclaimer. To play around Fury. Okay. I won't make that mistake this turn, though. As he says, and there are 5 land types on the. So when you play Ashiok in your sideboard, are you really a Jund player though? Are you really a Jund player? Reclaimer, just keep rotating, buddy. Just keep rotating. Just keep doing your thing. Reclaimer, putting in a good day's work. Okay. That sucks. All right. How many dress downs do you have? I'm gonna save this fetch for a bobble trigger, scry trick. Do they have another dress down? Redraw another land. Fuck. I don't want you, basic. I don't want you. Thoughtseize. I'll take a Thoughtseize just to clear the way. So I draw Thoughtseize. Okay, cool. I draw Thoughtseize into a threat. So we have no more baubles left. Kaya's Guile. Alright. Is this number going to resolve? It does. So we have Kaya's Guile up for Snapcaster Mage. We can't entwine. So we will make a 1/1 exile graveyard. Cool. Springleaf Drum, baby! I don't think it matters, but I'll get a basic. Opponent's at turn 18 spell pierce. That's funny. So they get their EI off. So they did not run Solitude? Not a land, not a land, not a land. Keeping me fucking lands. One point off. Alright, you're up on it. I gotta be mindful of my time. It's gonna F6. The fairy. Yeah. That's disgusting. Bobble with the fairy is really cute. Okay. So if they do that, they can't activate Hall and block by Tarmogoyf, so I'll attack the fairy. How many sagas do I left? I have no sagas left. Brutal. Let the fairy go. Again, play around Fury. I can't really do that, Mark, if I'm behind on time. I could also deck our opponent out. That is also an option. Firmly in decking territory, yeah. The computer's lagging. Oh, what would I do for a fatal push right now? Traditionally, this matchup, that's really funny. They went through 1, 2, 3, 4. They have no more ices left. I think I want to equip my Shadow Spear onto a Tarmogoyf. Actually, no. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Huh. Okay. Okay. 8, 7, 15, 19. Wow. That's crazy. So this is game 7 plus 9 plus 4. Good to know, opponent. I thought I F6'd. Alright. Alright. There are 2 cards in the deck. That's crazy. So we'll go Brutality. Hearse. Lantern Needle. The only enchantments you saw were Dress Down. So I think that's fine. Prismatic Endings are bad. Fatal Pushes are bad. Yeah, so they don't run any enchantments, I don't think. So I think I just go push. There's a tag there like Teferi Threat. And Hall. I don't like it, but it's better than Moonlight doesn't do anything. Prismatic Ending doesn't do anything. I could technically tag it to Fairy, but like it's whatever. Debbie sure doesn't he doesn't even push or anything. Yeah, so I think this is just 60 the best card. So I'm gonna probably ignore chat for the rest of this match, just to make sure I have enough time. All right, so this will be 100% dependent on if they have ice, fire ice in their hand, if I want to deploy Saga or not. They don't have ice. Oh, I think I'm gonna slam Goyf here. This just gets the clock going faster. So player on Spell Pierce. I'm gonna play Saga. Inquisition. Snapcaster Mage. I think I'll take the EI. Island. They ice me. Alright, come on, Abzan aggro. Abzan aggro, let's go. So they could snap ice. Hand is the Fairy Archmage's Charm. Ice me? Ice my Tarmogoyf. I misplayed. I wanted to... I guess it doesn't matter now. I guess Pithing Needle named to Fairy. Fury, sure. Okay. Fetch land wins the game. Fetch land wins the game. Fetch land. A bobble. Cool. Abzan aggro. They didn't draw the dress downs. That was key. All right. Last game of the stream. Decent hand. Decent hand. Cleansing Wildfire. They'll take their Fury. This game's gonna go long, and I don't want them to hardcast it. Everything else we can just mitigate. They don't hardcast Cleansing Wildfire. An ice here. It's okay. Play Tron. Shober Brawler. So I'll go Spell Bomb. I fucked up. Fuck me. Alright, let's try to remediate this. I tapped the wrong mana. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I wanted to play the Reclaimer and then play out my fetch and then get a Catcher Triumph, but it did not happen. Oh, that's so annoying. 4 mana. This happens when I'm rushing. Just misclicking left and right. I have a Reclaimer in play. Not sure how good that would be. Exactly. Creature, instant, sorcery. Shocked and Hollow Fountain. I think I'll let this happen. I'll let that happen. It's fine. And our opponent lost connection to the game. Oh, great. This is not the match where you want to lose connection. Oh, he joined. Nice. It's always like that. You log on to MGO, if like MTGO crashes, and it always takes like an extra minute for it to like load. And I think that's just happening unless they're tanking. I don't think they're tanking. I think they're just waiting for Moto to load. Classic Moto problems, you know. So them flashing back the ice means that they were further from Delirium for Unholy Heat. They can still bolt my Brawler though, but Rogwan Tryon, okay. Wow. Okay, I have time. I can think about this line. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let me play Reclaimer here. See if it's a counter spell. If this is a counter spell, I can collect a Brutality, Drain 2, and go for lethal. Counter this. They don't counter it. Okay. I'm gonna go for just attacking here. If they have verdict, they have verdict. Maybe I should duress, actually. They have sorcery, creature, instant. They have no delirium yet. They're not slamming verdict here. Okay, so they can't cast verdict. Like they can go land verdict if they need to, but I don't. They're not slamming verdict. Soul Guide Lantern. Dress down, sure. It's pretty brutal. Let's go Soul Guide Lantern. I'll exile the instant. So I can get Saga next turn. Kill Goyf. Okay. Okay. So they spent a dress down, which is good. Brawlers are shrunk. Targeting themselves. Oh, I should have done an end step. This happens when I'm like rushing. Okay, just don't think it matters. Okay. Two damage on Brawler. It's a close game. Do they have counterspell? I gotta pass. I'm gonna be a little bit more patient here with my Sorcerer Speed Bolt. Yep. Okie dokie. Teferi. Okay. That doesn't stop my construct plus 3 creatures. Doesn't stop my construct plus 2 creatures now. They need dress down plus a sweeper. 4/1. Yeah. had all these. Cool. So we only lost a Rakdos scam. We beat Jeskai control. We beat some sort of like weird Rakdos charm deck. We beat creativity, and then we beat blue red prowess. So not a bad showing for the deck. I'm definitely excited for MXP Oakland this weekend. So not a bad way to go into the weekend. Really appreciate you hanging out. If you want to support the channel, please hit that follow button. If you want to if you want to check out my past streams, go to my YouTube. Try to hit 1K subs. So if you haven't done so, please do so. If you haven't followed me already, please follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, etc., etc. It mean a lot. Try to hit 2K followers on Twitch. So we're really close. Oh, Dingo is live. Let's raid them. I'm also going to take this weekend out because I'm going to be playing, and then I don't know when I'll be back next week. I think this time might be magicked out, so I might be back like later at the tail end of next week maybe. So we'll see. But let's rate Dingo. He was our lone loss here. But yeah, really appreciate you hanging out. Hope to catch everyone next time. Bye. Oops.